Welcome in, guys. This is Sarah Luna and I'm the Luna Walker. Today we are going to take a look at what's next in love. I made this candle by myself with leftover candle wax. So I didn't buy any, I just collected a lot of leftover candle wax and I made this candle with a wooden wick. We're going to light that with the intention to get the most effective answers to best serve your highest and best in perfect comfort and alignment with your path. I'm also gonna move my plant a little bit. Don't want to burn my plant. Okay. For those who do know my live readings on Twitch, I give free live readings on Twitch every Monday, Thursday and Saturday. I also do pick a card readings on Instagram. Also, while you're here, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It's just one click to you and it makes a huge impact for me. So this is pile number 1, pile number 2 and pile number 3 in order to take a look at what's next in love. See you in your reading. Welcome in pile number 1. We're going to take a look at what's next in love for you. What I like very much is that you chose this card because this card is called Fireball and it says dance with your own fire energy. And I like that very much. It gives me this energy of don't tone down your magic. You know, don't tone yourself down in order to fit somebody else's mold. That's the energy that I'm getting here. It's a very strong sacral and root chakral energy of being yourself, of showing up for yourself, and of not apologizing for that. I like it very much. So let's take a look at what we have for you when it comes to love and what's next in love. I'm also going to specify during the reading between people who are in a relationship and people who are not. Okay, we do have the Four of Cups showing up for you, and I'm gonna show it up close for a second because I like that in this deck it says over it on her jumper, just in case you don't see that when I put it here. Okay, so what's next in love for... Ooh, and then we have the Ten of Cups and the Justice card. That's all that wants to come up. I just wanted to check. Okay, so the overall energy that I get for you about what's next in love for you is you're in this energy of I'm over it, I'm completely done with it. It's like this overly cynical and disappointed in life energy because whatever you perceive as failures or whatever it is that you regret, it kind of gives me this energy of you're dwelling on that, and it gives me the energy of you don't feel it's safe to change this outlook. It's kind of the energy of someone who kind of deep down knows that there is beauty and support available in the world, but it's kind of this energy of, well, where's the point? It's not like you don't know that there are beautiful things in the world. It's not like you don't know that if you reach out, people are gonna take your hand and help. It's more like this energy of, well, why why should I even, is kind of the energy that I'm getting here. And Spirit is kind of offering you, like Spirit is coming out of this cloud and is kind of offering you that Fourth Cup. And you're in this energy of, well, the first 3 cups haven't worked out, why should the 4th one? It's kind of this energy of someone who either recently came out of a dysfunctional relationship, or someone who tried with people and it didn't work out, or someone who is currently in a relationship and would like to spice things up or make things more interesting and seems to just not work out, whatever it is you're trying. So this kind of applies to whichever relationship status you're in. Use your own discernment with this reading, or with any reading. But the energy that I'm getting here is that this energy of your home life and your love life being perfectly at peace is an energy that's just waiting around the corner. It's kind of the second you dare to shift your perspective, the second you dare to trust in the fact that good things are meant for you, you will already be able to stop and smell the roses. It's like this perfect home life that's at peace and in balance. It is waiting for you. And the Justice card here is promising you that things are being made right. It's this energy of there's something you have been working towards. You've really tried to make this work. You've really tried to show up in certain ways, and Spirit is like, you will see the results of your past actions, of you trying so hard. You will see the results. Things are going to be made right, and you will be able to just enjoy the beautiful moments and to appreciate them and to be in this energy of bliss. But I think what you need to do first, what it is that is going to bring you in alignment, what it is that is going to pull you out of this cynical energy, is this, the fireball. You daring to, how does it say? Yeah, you daring to dance with your own fire energy. It's kind of this energy of someone who does everything to accept others, but you're not there yet when it comes to accepting yourself. And I feel like that's the last shift that needs to happen. That's the last thing that you need to kind of put into the equation. That's kind of the last ingredient that's missing. It's kind of, you're trying to bake this cake and you constantly leave out the baking powder, it's like it's important, but you constantly leave it out and you focus on everything else, and Spirit is like, it's not gonna work that way. You need to dance with your own fire energy. You need to appreciate your individuality, your uniqueness. That's kind of the last ingredient that's missing before you can move from the 4 of Cups energy into the 10 of Cups, before all your efforts are going to be made right, and before you are being, I feel like I wanted to say how before you're being gently nudged into this 10 of Cups energy, but it's more like a slide. It's more like, the slides on playgrounds. It's more like that is kind of the picture I'm getting, like you kind of sliding into this energy. It's kind of a very smooth transition, a very beautifully smooth transition. Like the second you dance with your own fire energy, the second you are in this energy of self-appreciation, the second you work on that, it's kind of this smooth, slight transition from a 4 of Cups energy into this everything is at peace right now 10 of Cups energy. It's kind of like the rainbow here on top. It's kind of this, from the 4 of Cups to the Justice card, it's kind of this rainbow slide. It's kind of that energy that I'm getting. Now let me get you an affirmation card from my comic oracle. What's coming up for you is you are loved. All the love you send out into the universe comes back to you in so many ways. Look into the mirror and say, I love you. Write yourself a love letter. Make a gratitude list. Revisit an old hobby that makes you smile. You deserve these simple yet effective acts of self-love. I really like that because it says you are loved, but it also says that this kind of you are loved is the kind where you show yourself self-love. It's a you are loved energy where you first and foremost are loved by yourself and not somebody else. It's not kind of predicting somebody else. It's predicting your self-love. It's like what's next in love for you is that you start to show up for yourself. What's next in love for you is self-love, which then is going to, like this beautiful rainbow slide, which then is going to put everything else in your love life in alignment. It's kind of daring to step away from trying to make things work with others and starting to try and make things work with and for yourself, and then everything else is going to fall into place. It's like this Justice card energy of you will see the results of these actions in your own love life. It's like the result of the actions in your self-love journey. You will see those results in your love life with other people. So what's next for you in love is a self-love journey, a journey to yourself, which will bring other people to you as well, and which will bring you closer to yourself. Thank you so very much for letting me read for you. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and see you in your next reading. Goodbye. Welcome in pile number 2, and thank you so much for being here. This is the movement card that you chose. They are from a dance teacher, and each painting is connected to a movement, and this movement is called Thanking the Body. I also like that it's completely in blue because, well, it's not exactly just blue, it's blue and indigo, so it's like third eye and throat chakra combined. So intuitively knowing what you need to communicate in order to cause a shift when it comes to what's next for you in love, communicating what's important for you and intuitively knowing when and what to communicate. But first and foremost, remembering to thank your body for sometimes it's little things, seemingly little things, like thanking your feet for carrying you, thanking your hair for flowing beautifully. And I don't mean to be ableist or to exclude bald people. Please take what resonates. I have a lot of ants at home because I have a lot of plants. I don't kill them, I just put them in the plants and tell them to stay there. Okay. So thanking your body for whatever it is that your body does for you. This is the energy that I'm getting here. And I feel like that what's next for you in love is, like right off the bat, just from the oracle card. Of course, we're going to go to the tarot bit in a second. But what I feel what's next for you in love is this knowing that your body deserves your grace and that it deserves your thankfulness, your gratefulness, first and foremost from yourself, but also from whoever wishes to come in love, or whoever has already come in love, because this reading is of course for any kinds of relationship statuses: single, taken, married, engaged, whatever. Okay, so let's take a look at what's next in love for pile number 2, for our thanking the body pile. I already pre-shuffled the cards. We have the Chariot. It was only reversed because I pulled it out in a really weird way. But also I don't take reversals in readings like this, and my decks know. I always check if other cards want to come out as well. With the other pile, they didn't. With this pile, they did. So I feel like they want to clarify something. Okay, so we have the Chariot, the Page of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. I'm not putting these cards down because one has nudity on it. I'm just gonna put my thumb over it and show you. It's the Three of Pentacles and it's the Five of Wands. So I'm gonna put them down like this because I have to hide the nudity here on YouTube, just so you know. Okay, so what I feel is that whatever is wishing to come in when it comes to love, whatever wishes to come in for you right now, it's coming in quicker than you thought. I feel like you're still in this stage of contemplating what it is that you want in love, or what it is that you want from the particular relationship you might be in, or what it is that you would like to advance in your relationship, or what it is that you would like to look for on whichever dating platform you're on. Use your own discernment with this reading, whatever applies to you. But I feel like you're wondering about what the next step should be, and Spirit is like, while you're in this energy of trying to, it's kind of an energy where you're in this kind of competition with yourself. You're trying to be your best self, but it's like we all have this inner lazy person, right? That person that would rather sleep on the couch instead of moving over to the bed, or that person that would rather binge watch a television program than get up and work out. It's kind of, you're fighting that inner laziness, and it's kind of this person within you is kind of saying, look, I know you want to learn new things, I know you want to try new hairstyle, or I don't know why I keep getting back to hair, but hair stands for freedom. So it's like whatever you're trying to try out in your life to reconnect to maybe your inner child, or to whatever you would like to bring in your life, it's kind of a struggle is what I'm feeling. It's this, you are trying to push forward, but your inner lazy person is right, is like, I'm not ready. But you are very dedicated and focused on your goals. I feel like for most of you, this is a relationship where you were trying to spice things up. You're trying to maybe take courses together, like dancing classes or cooking courses, and Spirit is like, you got this, because you were in this energy of, oh my God, but I would have to get up at 8 a.m. Maybe I shouldn't. But then your higher self is like, yes, you should, because this relationship is worth it. And you're both bored, or not bored, but you need more from life and from this relationship. And for other people, I feel like you're single and you're in this energy of, I'm on my couch the whole day, I need to get out. And I also need to be grateful for what my body already does for me. Because it's like, even when you get out of bed in the morning, that's already something to thank your body and your mental state for. It's not too little to deserve a thank you. And Spirit is really telling you that what's next for you in love is coming in way quicker than you thought. And even if you don't feel it, things really are progressing for you. And you are moving towards a 10 of Cups energy. You're moving towards an energy where you will feel in balance. I am always worried that imbalance sounds like imbalanced. But yeah, in balance. You are going to feel in balance, and you will really be in this energy of, you can't stop to smell the roses, It's like you will find your vocational purpose, You will be in this energy of taking your own power and to the next level. And I really like that you got the card, or that you chose the card thanking the body, because I really feel like it's easy to be disappointed with ourselves as we're not yet where we want to be. This could be the pile of people who are in their 30s or 40s and who are unmarried and who feel like, I'm insufficient. And Spirit is like, no, you're not. You're really not. And if you're in a relationship and if you feel insufficient in any kind of way, you really are not. If you dare to take a closer look at the love relationship you're in, they really appreciate and love you. And so do your other loved ones who are in your life. And with the Chariot, what we have here is a clear sign that things will progress quicker than you think. And you will rise to the occasion when it comes, because I think you're in this energy of, but how will I even react on the first date? Or how will I even mention that I would like to take this cooking class? Or how will I even breathe life into this connection? And Spirit is like, don't worry, you will rise to the occasion when it comes, because you have this clear determination that's needed to move forward. You will find the right words to communicate. You will intuitively find the right words to communicate what it is that you want. And this has a beautiful and lovely outcome. What's next for you in love is you are in this stage where you are trying out something completely new. And for some of you, that could be a relationship altogether. For some of you, that could be something new within that relationship. For some of you, that could be exploring new pathways in this relationship. Like I said, a cooking class, a dance class, whatever it is, this pile has the energy of something new, of wanting to learn something new, of kind of struggling with your inner lazy person, but still progressing way faster and better and quicker than you think you are. I'm also going to use my affirmation comic oracle that was recently used by 𝐏𝐢𝐥𝐞 Tarot in her tarot readings as well, by the way. And it's available on Etsy. So let me give you an affirmation card. This is Motivation Moon. This is not a regular card. This is just a card introducing the deck. I didn't take it out. However, this card reminds you how amazing you are. So I'm still going to leave it here. Maybe you needed that reminder. And then we have you. Hold on. There we go. You nurture yourself. Hydration, food, grooming, exercise, rest, sunshine, sleep, and closeness to your loved ones. You deserve to be taken care of. Quality time with yourself is a productive pursuit. By taking care of yourself, you strengthen the You strengthen the foundation of your well-being. It's really time for you to nurture yourself, to show up for yourself. And I also like that this is the second card that is like layered over another card. I feel like there are many layers to this, what's next for you in love. I feel like this is for you, it's like a multi-layered process. It's this energy of sorry, I'm losing my voice. It's this energy of you wanting to explore new fields, you wanting to try something new, but you're also struggling simultaneously with yourself. It's like your shadow and your light side. It's like you're really struggling in this energy of, I have a passion for improving things, but also I don't have the energy. So it's a multi-layered energy. But you got that, because what's next for you in love is going to lead to this beautiful feeling of harmony and alignment. Thank you so very much for being here. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It's a click for you and it's a huge impact for me. You can book personal readings or check out my pick cards on Instagram. All my links are linked below. Thank you so very much for being here. Till the next time. Welcome in pile number 3. Let's take a look at what's next for you in love. The movement that you chose, because this is a dance oracle with movements written on the back. And the movement that you chose is painting your back. It's like taking colors and painting on the back of your partner. And I like this energy very much. It's a turquoise energy. This gives me the energy of daring to release emotion. It's this energy of, sometimes we blurt certain things out, or we don't feel comfortable wording or voicing how we feel and what's going on in our emotional world. And I feel like this is a message that what's next for you in love is giving yourself gentle permissions or gentle reminders that it is safe for you to speak up, to speak your mind, and to voice and communicate your emotions. This is really giving me this energy of daring to get down to the nitty-gritty, like something like, I had an addiction once, or things you wouldn't normally speak to anyone about. It's like really daring to speak about something that has been glowing deep within you, because you have that feeling that you can't talk to anyone about it. It's like something that kind of emotionally isolated you from other people, even if you were in loving and caring relationships, and you're like, you can talk to this person about it. And please know that this also applies to people who are watching this who are not currently in a relationship. This simply means that you are going to find that person soon. But if you are in a relationship, then yeah, this is a closer insight into the two of you. You're at this painting on your backstage where you take finger paint and you paint on the other person's back, and that person relaxes and eases into the touch and into this intimate moment and opens up to you. It's a very gentle and very deep and very beautiful energy and moment. It makes me think of the early 2000s television program Buffy, where Willow the witch paints on Tara's back, and she paints protection runes on her back. It's like you want to protect this person at all costs, and you want them to be able to be vulnerable with you, and you want them to be able to be open and honest with you. You want them to be able to open up to you. This is a beautiful energy. I love this. For all the other piles, I didn't talk about the oracle card that much. This is an incredible energy. I love it very much. We have 8 of Cups energy, we have the Moon energy, and we have the Hanged One. Oh, I apologize. I was told not to bang the tarot deck onto the table because it's close to the microphone. I apologize. When I read, I do stuff without thinking. But yeah, the energy that I have for you is, okay, so this is different depending on whether you're in a relationship or not, of course, but I want this reading to be able to apply to anyone, so I'm just gonna go through it all now. In case you are single, this reading about what's next for you in love is telling you that you are right now. Oh, there is this saying in German and I can't translate it. It's when you grasp your heart. It means that you're completely and overly honest with yourself, that you put your hand on your chest and you feel your heart and you're like, okay, I feel in my heart that this isn't for me. And I feel like this is a situation you're in right now. It's like you're single and you went out there and you did the Tinder thing or Bumble or whatever it is out there, and you're completely and truthfully honest to yourself right now, and you're like, okay, I have to step away. This isn't for me. I don't find my kind of weird out there. It's like you're in this energy of, this was my last resort. How am I ever gonna find anyone? And Spirit is like, just because you're a believer in destiny doesn't mean that you have to be passive. So it's like you can believe in the fact that that person is just going to come at you while still enjoying your life. You don't have to force yourself to go to speed dating if you don't want to go to there. You could go to a cafe and have a cup of tea and read the book, and maybe someone's going to approach you and be like, oh my God, I love that book, you know? You can get out there without forcing yourself to do things that are completely out of your comfort zone. But getting out there and trying new things on your own, like for example, reading a book at a cafe, or going to the library, to, I don't know, a book talk or a seminar. It's like daring to try new things and expand your own horizon could lead to you finally be seen by someone. It's kind of daring to let go of this idea of, it's either forcing myself to do things I don't want to, or it's just sitting at home. It's kind of, you have this duality going on of black and white, of either I force myself out there or I just sit at home. But Spirit is like, you can go out there, meet new people, and do things you enjoy. Dare to try and dare to try and combine that. And for those who are in a relationship, I feel like right now you're in this energy of really surrendering to your own uniqueness, to your own, apologies for saying it that way, I mean it in a good way, but to your own weirdness. Because I feel like you finally found someone who is just as weird as you are. And I think that the next step for you in relationship, guys, is that this connection is going to help you move away from things that don't serve you. I feel like this is the energy, like your significant other or your significant others have this energy of crone energy, this energy of helping you put an end to things that hurt you, that harm you. And it's like they're very protective over you. Just like I said in the beginning with the Oracle card, I get a very protective energy. It's like a lot of you are in a relationship or are loved by a very, very powerful energy. It's like, it doesn't have to be a witch, but for most of you it probably is. And as a fellow witch, I totally get it. But this person has your back. Oh yeah, painting on each other's backs. This person really has your back. This person is really helping you, kind of, if you're someone who is prone to burning themselves out at work or in friendships, that's possible as well, you know, if you give and never get back. I feel like this person, oh, and look, the moons, they look so similar. Sorry. This person really has your back. This person, what's next in love for the two of you is this person's gonna help you, or not the two of you, apologies. I don't mean to exclude polyamorous people. This is just, I'm monogamous, so I do this on instinct. It's like, it just happens, and I apologize. Everyone is included in my readings. But it's like, what's next for you guys is this person's gonna help you let go of things that are not beneficial for you. And this person is really helping you shift to a greater perspective. It's like, what's next for you in love with your loved one or loved ones is you realize that together you guys can do anything. It's like, probably first time in your life you have someone who is just as awkward as you are. It's like you do silly dances together, or you have your own language, or you have like signs that you do to each other when you're in public, when that the other person knows, okay, my darling has enough, we're gonna go now. it's you found that person, and what's next is that for the first time you broaden your horizon, and you're in this energy of, wow, I really want to know what we're going to do for the next 40 years, And I love that for you very much. And for those who are single, you are hanging in there, and you are, like I said in the beginning, you are learning to find a healthy balance between stepping out of your comfort zone and making yourself feel uncomfortable. It's like those are two different things, and I feel like you're learning that, but you really want to find that person that is so similar to your comfort zone that it's like they are your comfort zone, or they are part of your comfort zone. I'm not trying to sound like codependent energy or anything, but they are part of your comfort zone. And for those who are dating, I want to say that this person or those persons, the one on your mind, there are a lot of polyamorous people in this pile because I'm struggling. Please feel included, but I'm just going to say it now how it comes to my mind. This person is hanging in there because they can't believe that someone matches their weirdness. They really want to move away from anything that is harmful for them in their life so they can be with you. But it's kind of, they're in this energy of they can't even believe that you're real, because you guys, your energy is like, it's like you come from the same cosmic mold. It's beautiful. And it also looks like that here. It's like, it's beautiful. I'm going to shuffle you an affirmation card from my affirmation comic oracle that you can also get on Etsy. It was recently used in Keynote Tarot's readings. Thank you so much for that. Okay, you get it too. I like that. I'm going to read both to you, of course. You are creative. Set aside time to express yourself in creative ways that speak to you. You can make bold changes. You can ask for help. You can create. Yeah, you stepping away from things that don't serve you anymore, that is a bold change, but you can do this. You rest. Didn't I say in the beginning that I'm getting workaholic vibes, and this person's going to help you step away from work when it's getting too much? You rest. You get enough sleep every night to feel your best. Meditation can give you time to reflect and unwind, just as yoga can help you reduce stress, increase your well-being, and give you a chance to rest. With regular sleeping patterns, you offer yourself recuperation from your daily tasks, because sometimes being kind to yourself simply means taking a break. This is you taking a break and hanging in there, and this person in your life is helping you with that. I feel like this is someone who, for the first time in their lives, has a relationship with a person who is supporting them wholeheartedly. And for those who are dating, that's that person. And for those who are single, that's that person that wants to come in. It's a very beautiful, beautiful energy. What's next for you in love is, and I apologize if some don't resonate with the word I'm going to use, but it's finding your soulmate. This is a soulmate energy. This is you're from the same mold, and this isn't your first rodeo either. This is the energy of two people, two souls finally finding each other in this life, or finally having found each other again in this life. It's incredible. I love it. Thank you so very much for being here. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It's one click for you and it makes a huge impact for me. You can also book a personal reading or check out my pick a card readings on Instagram. All my links are below. Thank you so very much. See you in the next reading, and goodbye.